Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Yosha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. So in today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to a post I saw online, and essentially the girl was saying that her baby daddy's girlfriend texted her phone and started an argument, and now baby daddy expects her to apologize to the girlfriend. And I wanted to come and talk about the importance of setting boundaries in relationships after you decide to be done. Co-parenting takes a level of maturity that a lot of us take years to master. I think it's important for the dad and the mom to set boundaries as it pertains to girlfriends, boyfriends, boos, booty call. And the reason why I say this is because if you start off a relationship with disrespect, it's going to be very hard for it to foster into a healthy environment from that point, because mom is always going to remember that this girl disrespected me, I don't like her. Or dad is going to feel like this dude disrespected me, I don't like him, I don't want him around my kids. So it's very important that you don't like try to use your new girlfriend or your new boyfriend to push buttons of your ex, because that's really not their place. If anything, if y'all are really moved on, then you should act accordingly. There shouldn't be any animosity, there shouldn't be any jealousy, there shouldn't be any inappropriate interactions between the baby daddy and the baby mama, nor the girlfriends and boyfriends, because we're all here for the sole purpose of being there for the kids. So if you keep that in mind first, that's gonna alleviate and eliminate a lot of the confusion and the trouble. I don't really think that the girlfriend should be having much communication with the baby mama unless it pertains to the kids. And I think that the best way to do that really depends on the people. If you don't get off to a negative start, you can always start by an introduction in person when it's time to like bring the child over for the weekend. If you feel to the point where you're like, I don't want my child around somebody I haven't met yet, then maybe you can try to meet up with your baby daddy and the girlfriend for lunch or at the park or somewhere that's safe and mutual, and just have a discussion and introduce yourselves. I think the first time my baby daddy met my husband, we were not married yet, we were engaged, but it was a similar dynamic. We met up at a mutual place, and you know, I introduced him to my husband and I introduced my husband to my baby daddy. It was a little awkward, I'd be lying to you if I said it was, but he got to see Josiah. It was cool, it was no drama, and from there it was just like a cordial thing. Anytime he would meet to see our son, he'd speak to my husband, get him, cool. You have to do what works for you. We set boundaries. Like, you know, at one point I had to let him know, do not text my phone or call me after 10 o'clock. If you do, I'm not gonna respond until the next day, because I'm not a single woman, and out of respect for my husband, we're not gonna do that. He's had girlfriends reach out to me unbeknownst to him because they were mad at him about some stuff. You know, y'all who've been here, y'all know, like, me and my baby daddy, he's a serial cheater, and apparently in some of his new relationships he still was doing the same stuff he was doing to me. No surprise there, but that has nothing to do with our kid, so I stay out of it. I've had women that he dated contact me airing out his laundry, and I'm never disrespectful, I always listen, but I always say, you know, well, you know, did anything happen while my child was around? Because that's really what matters to me. The thing is this: you can be respectful and cordial, but you have to just kind of keep it focused on the kids. If a girlfriend texts your phone out of line saying some off the wall type stuff to you, then you can try to address it with her. But if she's gonna be childish, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to address it with your baby daddy. And it's honestly up to your baby daddy to nip that stuff in the bud, or it's gonna continue. If he don't see it as a problem, she's not gonna see it as a problem. If he says, you know, you gotta understand there's nothing going on with me and my baby mama, we've both moved on, she has a new boyfriend, I have you, I'm not sleeping with her, I'm not interested in her, she's not interested in me, we're literally just co-parenting, please keep it respectful. That prevents y'all from having confusion and drama in your relationships, plural, because a lot of people won't want to date people who have kids with someone else because they feel like, number one, they forever gonna be sleeping with each other on some baby boy type stuff, where Jody was sleeping with the first baby mama but was still with Yvette. People think that that's like the dynamic, and that's not always the case. Some people, when they're done, they're done. I'm one of them people. When I'm done with you, I'm done with you, and I'm not going back. I might talk my ish, but understand my legs are not opening for you ever again once I realize I'm done. But then there's some people that are absolutely that stereotype. You break up with your baby daddy every month, but y'all still sleeping together. You keep popping up with more babies by the same guy, and you barely entertain anybody else because you keep on repeating the cycle with your baby daddy. I get it. But if you are with a faithful man or a faithful woman, and it's clear that there's nothing going on, there's really no reason to be nervous or concerned about who they're around, because at one point they were around you. At one point they picked you, right? So you have to kind of trust that they have your children's best interests at heart, and they're not going to do anything to hurt you or the kids. Now, if there's a danger thing involved, you got to do what's best for the kids. Keep them away if you feel like it's dangerous, but don't let some beef that the girlfriend created prevent you from letting your baby daddy do his part as a parent. And hopefully your baby daddy won't let his girlfriend keep the kids away from him, because that sucks. I know plenty of men that do that, but hopefully your baby daddy is not one of them. For one, I know some are very childish. They'll literally start arguments on purpose when it's their turn to get the baby for the weekend, just so that they don't have to do their part. But hey, you don't fall for that crap. You still drop that baby off and let him spend time with his kids. Back to the initial problem at hand, honestly, I would try to avoid back and forth via text, because it makes you look messy even if you're not. And try to be the bigger person and have the baby daddy talk to the girlfriend if she's overstepping her boundaries or being disrespectful, getting loose with you, any of that. I also feel like at some point that is gonna be necessary anyway. Is how you start off is everything. Like, you can rekindle after getting off on the wrong foot, but the first impression is always gonna be the one that comes to mind. So if you come off disrespectful the first time you meet the girlfriend, you can't expect her to just, you know, want to kiss your ass after that. Some of the times it is the baby mama's fault. Sometimes it's not the new girlfriend. Sometimes the new girlfriend is very confident and secure in who she is, and the baby mama is insecure about it because she doesn't like seeing her baby daddy with somebody else, even if she's with somebody else. It's some women that are like that. Just like it's some men that are like that. It's some men that cheat and cheat and cheat and cheat and cheat. And then when baby mama finally says, you know what, I'm tired of being cheated on, I'm about to get on with my life, and then you get happy, you meet somebody else, now your baby daddy want his family back. It's plenty of people that are selfish like that. I don't understand why. But try to start off on a good foot, being positive. Keep it about the kids, and avoid the back and forth with the text messages and the phone calls. Don't do anything that you wouldn't want somebody doing to you. If you're in a relationship, you know, keep your text before 10 o'clock unless there's some extreme reason why y'all can't respect that boundary. I.e., maybe you and your baby daddy live in different time zones because one person moved and they're 3 hours behind you, so they have to call you when it's 10 o'clock your time because it's not, they're at work at 6 o'clock your time. I don't know, but work it out between the two of you. Be mature about it and do what's best for you. When it comes to the girlfriends and stuff, honestly, if they're a new girlfriend, they really shouldn't be doing too much, because it's really not their role to be a stepmom unless they're walking in the direction of marriage. Not to say that you can't do play dates. Like if the new girlfriend has kids and y'all have a kid and they play together, that's kind of actually cool in my opinion, because children love to play with other children. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think it's just more so like the maturity, and that's what is often lacking in these situations where people get off the walls in a text message. Don't text too early, don't text too late. That way it doesn't look like it's something that it's not supposed to be. Have understandings of what y'all are gonna be doing as far as visitation and stuff. Like, are you getting them every other weekend? Are you getting the babies once a month, twice a month? During the summer break? Like, figure that stuff out and logistically, you know, involve the people that are going to be helping out, whether it be grandma, new girlfriend, whoever, and focus on the kids. Everything else is kind of obsolete, you know, as long as it's not jeopardizing children's safety. I keep saying that because that's important. I'd love to hear your thoughts about co-parenting. If you're a baby mama, have you ever experienced your baby daddy's new girlfriend texting or calling you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe. We are on the road to 10K. I'd love to have you here. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.